We're live. Welcome in, guys. How are we doing today? It's a Saturday. Good old weekend is here. Today is the 17th of January. We're getting right to it here. We got 12 NHL hockey games to get to today. You didn't get to the AHL today, guys. My apologies. This NHL card was a lot tougher than I expected. So we got two games going off at 3 o'clock here. 4 o'clock, some 7 o'clocks, and 8, 9, 10. We got a bunch of games going off at different times of the day here today, guys. So first game there that went off, Washington, New York Islanders. I was looking at the over in Washington, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, we got a bunch more games. Looking at my records here, guys, we're 22-19 plus 4.62 in the NHL, and we're 19-14 plus 4.7 in the AHL. So we're up units right now in January. Gotta love it there. I know some of the members are definitely, most of the members are definitely happy. A little bit, we've slipped up a little bit the last week. It's ebbs and flows, guys. Ebbs and flows, just like life. Anyways, that's what I got going on. Viral, what's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in. Got the cold. It's freezing cold, -20. Window goddamn cracked this morning. So we got the old parka going on here. Pick City t-shirt in the background there, guys. That's where you can find all the action. I got the links below. Let's get right into this one. I got 5 client plays. 2 of them are going to be the 3 p.m. game, so they're both on the sides. I'll still break this down, though, like I do, guys. First one here, St. Louis, Colorado. St. Louis 4-4 in the power play, 3 of 4 in the PK. Won 3 of their last 4. 4 or 5, they've won on their homestand as well. So they're going on the road here. They're coming off a loss against this team back on the 2nd of January, 7-3. Looking at Colorado here, I think, I didn't get this confirmation, guys, but I thought Francois should be going today. I'm just going to look that up. That's the one goalie confirmation starters I didn't get, but I think Francois should be going. They're coming off a nice win there against San Jose. They're only 1 of 3 during this little homestand. It's gonna be a good game, guys. I have a client play here on the side, but looking at the total, I expect there to be goals. You had 9 goals last time. Colorado's coming off a 4-0 win against a San Jose team that's not too impressive by any means right now. St. Louis is a good hockey team. Binghamton's going to be going tonight, guys. He's 3-2 in January, 4-1 to the over as well. So just another reason to look at the over. Let's see who we got confirmed. Grubauer is likely. That makes me like the over because if I would want Francois for the fact of Colorado to have a better performance here, a better chance. With Grubauer, it's going to be the same goalie. It was Binghamton Grubauer who went on the 2nd of January. So you have the same goalies. You had 9 goals before. Let's see where this total's at here, guys. 6. Yeah, at 6, I'd be looking at an over. Just the way the last couple games went there, and a lot of the stats here: 2 of 4 over-unders for Colorado, 3 of 4 though for St. Louis to the over. 13-10 on the year for Colorado to the over at home. So let's pull the trigger on that one there, guys. Over 6. Client play on the side. Arizona, Edmonton, next one here there, guys. Another client play on the side. Looking at the total, Ranta is going to be getting his first start again. I do like that. Koskinen, I expected to go. It is Smith. Have to look at an over here, too. What do we have the total sitting at? 5.5. Yeah, that's probably, I got to look at an over there. Edmonton's 3 of 4 in the power play. Arizona's only 1 of 4 in the PK, so that's not a good stat for Arizona. 2 of 4 in the PK for Edmonton, 1 of 4 in the power play for Arizona. With that being said, Arizona's still got a lot of offense. They have 2, Grunlund and Richardson are out, but they still have offensive talent. They have a good Tucson team as well, so not as much scoring. There are 1 of 3 on the road. 8-17 over-unders. They are leaning to overs or under, on the year on the road, but I wipe those stats out because teams change. It's very up and down. What do you got here? I really like 5-4-3 way. Oh yeah, I'll be getting to that one. There, Viral, for sure. But yeah, I think another over here, 5.5. It's hard to take an under 5.5 unless teams are really under oriented. And Rant is making his first return. Edmonton, I don't trust on the defensive end. Edmonton is scoring as well. 5.5 over. Smith's in net. I don't like Smith. I know he's been playing a lot this month. Give me the over there, guys. Arizona, Edmonton. Moving on to the next matchup here. This is going to be the first free play for you. Calgary, Ottawa. 4 p.m. Eastern time here, so going off in about an hour and a half. Talbot's going. You got to like that for Calgary, and Hogberg's going for Ottawa. I thought it would be Andy Anderson going, but Hogberg, he is getting a little bit of rest. But with that being said, I think Calgary, what's going on, Nasty? What's going on, brother? Calgary and Ottawa here. It's going to be the battle of the CASHH brothers. I expect there to be a lot more offense. It's the 4th consecutive home game for Ottawa. They've been trending to the overs at home. They play really good at home as well. Calgary money line's -154. That's a little high, but with Hogberg and net, I think Ottawa's going to have a tough time with Calgary here. Their offense, which can score, their power play is 2 of 4 of late. Their PK is 3 of 4 in the last 4. Calgary, but Talbot's going. He hasn't been that bad. I think he can get touched, and I think Hogberg can get touched. So looking at an over 6, guys, first free play for you. Calgary, Ottawa going off at 4. I expect goals there. So let's roll with that first free play. Over 6, Calgary, Ottawa. Moving on to the next matchup here, guys. Florida. This is the one there. Viral's just talking about Florida and Detroit. This is the first 7 o'clock game. I thought Motnhly was going to be going, but with Bobrovsky going, guys, this is a free play as well. I think Florida, even on the puck line, I really like the 3-way as well. They're Viral, but I think we can get even better value with the puck line here. It's a back-to-back, as you guys know, for Detroit. Just too many injuries. It's going to be their 4th game in 6 nights. 3 of 4 in the power play for Florida. The penalty kill is only 1 for 4 for Detroit, which is not good of late. You're going to get Calvin Pickard, who, you know what, isn't a bad goalie, guys. He hasn't been that bad for Grand Rapids, but a Florida offense is definitely going to test him. Their defense for Detroit hasn't been the greatest. They're coming off a tough 2-1 loss against Pittsburgh. So, yeah, the Drager's out as well. They're back up there. He got hurt last game. So this is really key, getting Bobrovsky back. I thought Monty was going to go. Even with Monty, I was liking the 3-way. So give me the Florida Panthers on the puck line there, guys. I think that is definitely live. And it wasn't even a client play. Florida, and we have the first one was Ottawa and Calgary to the over 6. Next matchup here, guys, 7 p.m. Sticking to the 7 o'clock games. New Jersey Devils, Columbus Blue Jackets. I thought Blackwood was going to go tonight, guys. I've seen confirmation on Schneider. That's not good. The numbers are good in the AHL. Yeah, he had a couple good starts with Binghamton. Still, these are AHL teams. You're going up against a Columbus team that's getting healthier. You got the best goalie in the league right now, Merzlikins. Columbus is 3 of 4 in the penalty kill, 2 of 4 in the power play. New Jersey's only 1 of 4 in the power play and 1 of 4 in the PK, so they're not trending in the right direction. They have some key guys out, Paul Mary, especially without Blackwood here. They needed Blackwood. I was going to give out the under if Blackwood went. Where's Schneider going, guys? I have to get. It's another free play for you. Columbus is -184 on the money line. Give me 3-way regulation on Columbus there. Yeah, Columbus and reg, guys, depending on what I expect it to be, about -110, 105, even maybe plus money. But Columbus definitely, I think, is live here to finish this one of their last games before the break coming up here in the All-Star game. So Merzlikins going. Elvis is 7-2 since Corpo's went down. So I don't see New Jersey stopping them. Moving on to the next game here, guys. LA Kings, Philly. This is a client play on the side. Looking at the total, both teams are scoring right now. Power play wise, 3 of 4 for LA Kings, 2 of 4 for Philly. PK for Philly's not been the greatest, 1 of 4 of late. Kings are 3 of 4, surprisingly. It's going to be the 5th consecutive game, though, here, guys, for the Kings on the road. So they're only 1 of 3 on that trip. They played tough, though. They've outshot their opponents, too, in the last 3 games, so that is a good sign for the Kings. Philly, though, they're going after a bad loss against Montreal. Their guys, they had Leon going on a back-to-back, so Elliott's going to be going. They're number 1 right now. What's going on, Noli? How you doing, brother? Elliott's going to be going, so yeah, I just think I like the client play on the side, but on the total here, 4 of last 5 at home, 3-2, 5 of 3 to the over. I think the over could be live here. I'm more of a fan of Campbell than Quick. for the Kings. They're getting some forwards back too for Philly, so I would be looking at the over there, guys. It's going to be the 4th game in 6 nights too for Philly, which is not a good sign. They have some key defensive players out. Wow, that line went down. What? I think the LA Philly at 5.5 minus 116. I think the over's live there, guys. Wow, I'm surprised that was bet down. Motnhly, yeah, it's going on. Thanks everyone tuning in here. All OGs there, appreciate you guys. Let's keep going though. Chicago, Toronto. Crawford's going for Chicago. This is not a good thing, guys. I expected Laner. Crawford's not the goalie they've been winning with Chicago. Toronto on the puck line. Toronto regulation. A good bounce back spot too. They lost 2-1. I really do like that one, guys. Toronto. I just found that out just before I came on live that Crawford is going. So Laner was 2 of 1. I had a lot of Laner stats. Saad could be returning for Chicago. So that's a key offensive player for them. Anderson's going to be getting the start again. It's the 3rd consecutive game for Toronto. So they really should win this game. Only thing is they give away the puck so much, especially in the neutral zone. Their defense with Barry is just so shaky. There's probably going to be goals. I saw a 7 though. I wouldn't be looking at an over 7, that's for sure. Toronto though, team total over 3.5. I think that's live. Toronto puck line. The Leafs should definitely take care of business here. It's the first of a back-to-back too for Chicago, so they're going to be playing again tomorrow. I'm not sure who they're playing tomorrow. That's why Crawford's going tonight. Laner will be going tomorrow. I feel like they're tossing in the towel in this game. Toronto puck line looks pretty damn live to me. Even though these, Kane's going to be up for this game. Everyone's going to be up when they play Toronto, but I think the Leafs are live here, guys. Puck line. Let's see here. Hopefully the internet doesn't go down here, guys. Last show there, unfortunately, the internet got cut off. They'll knock on some wood here. Nothing happens. But I'm almost done this card here, guys. Shouldn't be too much. We got 4 more games here. What do we got here? Vegas, Montreal is the next 7 o'clock game. Fleury's going to be going as 4th start. Price for Montreal. I got to look at Montreal, in my opinion here, guys. At first, I was going to look at Vegas, but they got defensive issues. They're 0-4 in the PK. They've been allowing a power play goal in their last 4 games. Montreal's coming off a nice win. I think they got Armia back, a key offensive player as well. It's Fleury's first home game, too, since his father passed away. So he's got as much as I want him to win this game, it might be a little tough for him. His emotions might be up and down. So Vegas, they also don't have William Karlsson. It looks like he's out. He's week to week. So that's a big offensive player, in my opinion. A power play guy, too, that's not on Vegas. So I think Montreal here, guys, is live with Carey Price going. He's been playing really well of late as well. So let's see if we can get the money line here on Montreal. Where are you, Montreal? Where are you? All right, they're a dog, too. I think that could be live, guys. Vegas is fat and happy too, I think, off that 4-2 win against Ottawa. So, Jesus, I'm really liking this card more we talk about it. I think Montreal, don't want to be a homer coming from Canada here. What's going on, Gerard? Look at this. We got a full crew in here. It's great. I think Montreal, though, is pretty live here, guys. They have no client play. Looking at the total, ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe even probably an under there, guys. What's the total? 6. I'd probably be looking at an under Vegas, Montreal. I do think Fleury's going to have a good start, but Price is playing stellar hockey. Vegas has more defensive issues than Montreal do at this time. So looking at Montreal there, guys, on the money line. Going on to the next game here, guys. What are we, 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern here. Buffalo Sabres and your Nashville Predators. A little coffee. We got the dad's trip. Found one of these dad trips for Buffalo. They're coming off a big money line victory in their last game. And the dad's trip continues here. Going to Nashville. Where their road record here, I have 8-7. See, I knock these road records and home records down. They're going to vary up and down. So they're not that good historically, Buffalo. 14-10 over under. But Allmark, he's been a really good goalie right now. He hasn't allowed 3+ goals in the last couple weeks. So going up against a Nashville team that's 0-4 in the power play, 1-4 in the PK, just playing bad hockey, even with the new coach here. Second home game, no issues, generating shots. So they have been shooting the puck quite a bit, but still they're only 2 or 3. They haven't been winning games. Allmark scoring against Rene. They have defensive. Geez, what's in that coffee? I can't even talk anymore here, guys. Fuck. Nashville here. Rene has both goalie issues. Rene's not that good. Saros isn't that good, in my opinion. Allmark is a good goalie. It's only his third start, I believe, in a row, so he shouldn't be too tired yet. Right before the All-Star break. At a plus number like this, guys, it's another free play for you. Buffalo Moneyline, plus 168. Not to mention, guys, Buffalo's 3 of 4 in the power play of late and 3 of 4 in the PK. So they're playing really good hockey. And you want to that line is just a little too high, in my opinion. Plus 168 at 5 dimes. That was about an hour ago. So I think Buffalo is a play I want to give out there to you guys. That's another free play. Moving on to the next game here, 9 p.m., second last game, Dallas, Minnesota, Khudobin and Dubnyk. First, I was looking at an under. What do I have here? 3 of 4 power play for Dallas. Yeah. 4 of 4 PK. That was on that big road trip they had out west, where they played a lot more to the under. But those teams out west in LA, Anaheim, they weren't playing that well. San Jose going up against the Minnesota team. It's going to be freaking cold there too, Dallas. It's very, very cold over there at this time of the year. I want to give out. I have a client play here, guys. I almost gave that one out. I have client play on the side, but looking at the total here, I have under. Khudobin's going. He's a good road goalie. It's going to be his first start too in a couple games. He can hold the fort. They're 4 of 4 in the PK as well. Like I said, that is, even though I'm hating on them for weak teams, that is a good stat. Minnesota's 0 of 4 in the PK. That hurts them a bit. But man, these guys eat well. You can find a little Twitter there, guys, on Minnesota Wild PR. You can find out what these guys are eating. These guys are eating grilled loin, garlic herbs, fucking mashed potatoes. Unbelievable meal. Like, I don't know how you lose a game when you're eating that well. So Minnesota to the under. I think this could just be, especially after eating a meal like that, I'd be a little lazy. Anyways, guys, I think the under there. What do we got the line at? Let's see. Holy shit, it's a 5. It's a 5. That's tough. Could see an overtime there, guys. Maybe an overtime prop. Client play on the side. I'm not going to go too much more into that game. I think there's not much value there. San Jose, Vancouver. San Jose is just an awful team at this time, guys. If only they had a goalie. If only the Sharks had a goalie. Aaron Dell Computers is going to be going. Just brutal. But Jones is no better. They don't have anything in the woodworks in San Jose. The Barracuda. Other than this young guy, Shawchenko, he's not too bad, but San Jose is really hurting for a goalie. I have a client play on the total here. Looking at the side, though, guys, I have to look at Vancouver. Vancouver is also, they're really good, 15 and 8 at home. I don't think this is going to be a team that can beat them. The line for Vancouver was minus 142. Yeah, 143. I'd even take a regulation. I do expect there to be some goals in this game. What else do I have? Second game after a long road trip for Vancouver too. So they finally got a little home sleep there in their own beds, got their feet under them. So 3 or 4 to the unders, but I just think this could be a game of goals. San Jose is coming off a bad game too. They lost 4-0 there to Colorado. So yeah, I think Vancouver's live. Geez, I pretty much gave that pick out. I think Vancouver's live though here, guys, in the late game. Elias Pettersson too, one of the best. You want to watch some fun hockey player, guys? YouTube Elias Pettersson for Vancouver, number 40. He's just unbelievable. This guy probably will score a goal tonight too. A little prop bet. I might look at Pettersson to score a goal, especially if he hasn't in the last few. So there's a little prop bet for you too, guys. I'll throw that on the Twitter. Pettersson to score. I'll find the best line for that. But yeah, that's the card there. Appreciate all y'all tuning in there. The chat was pretty live there. Nasty, Viral, Noli, Gerardo. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I'll go over these free plays one more time for you guys. We have Ottawa, Calgary going off at 4 o'clock here to the over 6. That was plus 100 bet online. Next one here is Columbus regulation. I think the regulation is really live with Corey Schneider going. Old Schneider here. He's gonna be the sliced ham. Next game here, free play also on Florida. I like the Florida, just like Viral was saying. Bobrovsky's going. I think Florida on the puck line is very live for you as well. Next free play, Toronto puck line. more we talk this one out, guys, I think Toronto's just going to be down on Corey Crawford, a goalie who's not playing well, and the team's not playing well behind him. So it could be a good addition. But Leafs on the puck line there. Montreal, more where I looked at this game, I think the under in Montreal. And looking at the last couple ones here, Virginia under. That's a low total, but you know what? If Viral gives it out, we got to write it down. Under 111, Virginia, one of the best defenses in the nation. That's it. Appreciate that, Viral. And the last one here, guys, Buffalo on the money line, plus 168. That's the best dog of the night. I think they're very live against Nashville. Could see some goals there too. And Vancouver as well. Vancouver regulation, that could be very live. And Pettersson to score a goal. I'll tweet all this stuff out there, guys. Eagle47, that's where you can catch all the good stuff. And all my client plays, all my best bets there I send out. I got it all documented on the Excels, third parties, all that good jazz. But anyways, thanks, Viral, Noli, Gerardo, everyone else, Nasty for tuning in. And we'll see you guys. Tuesday, a small card Tuesday. I'll still jump on Tuesday, and then they'll be on a break come Thursday for the next little while. So I'll see you guys Tuesday for the next breakdown of Gogi Talk Sports. Cheers, guys.